What if I told you someone made $386 million by selling ugly carrots and bruised bananas? It sounds unbelievable, but that's exactly what Abi Ramesh did with Misfits Market. Misfits Market is a company that turns rejected produce, fruits, and vegetables deemed too imperfect for grocery store shelves into a booming business. Ramesh's idea was simple but revolutionary: buy discarded produce from farmers and sell it to consumers as affordable mystery boxes. But this story is about more than quirky carrots and funny-looking tomatoes.
I recently caught up with Abi Ramesh. When Abi and his family first moved to the U.S., they had to adjust to the idea of eating well on a budget.
98% of the time, everything is totally fine and still usable.
Dollar company selling ugly fruit.
Now everything here is organic, keep in mind.
If you're expecting like rock bottom prices because of the whole like ugly produce thing, you're probably gonna be disappointed.
He says he beat his targets for lowering delivery and labor costs, and he's passing those savings to consumers.
I'm glad I got it in my box. I have some golden beets.
It initially failed in his attempt at entrepreneurship.
It's actually more than just other people don't have food, so you should appreciate what you have. You guys have developed a system where you're able to deliver some of this ugly food to people who want it. It's for you.
I decided to sign up for a subscription to Misfits, which is a lot of money to be falsely advertising to people. And let's not forget that I'm located in New York City.
But customers also want a one-stop shop, so he's planning to grow Misfits assortment 40% in 2024.
This is probably a pretty good little haul to show you here because there are some imperfections.
I tried this in high school. They didn't quite work, but I have the foundation. Now I have a finance background. I understand how to code. I've tried a few things a few times and failed. I think that I need to take a crack at this again.
Born to immigrant parents, Ramesh grew up with a deep appreciation for hard work and creative problem solving. After earning a degree from the University of Pennsylvania, he dove into the world of entrepreneurship, founding ventures that focused on technology and education. While these early businesses provided valuable experience, it wasn't until he encountered the issue of food waste that his true calling emerged. In the United States alone, 30 to 40% of all food goes to waste, an amount equivalent to $161 billion annually. Much of this waste comes from produce deemed too imperfect for grocery store shelves. Ramesh envisioned a solution.
We're gonna go get ugly produce from farms that they couldn't sell to other retailers. We're gonna put them in a box and we're gonna ship them to people's households, and they're going to feel good because they save food and they're gonna save money on their groceries. So that was how the company got started.
The early days of Misfits Market were humble but strategic. Ramesh began sourcing imperfect produce from local farms and packaging it into mystery boxes that he sold online. The concept was simple. Customers didn't know exactly what they'd get, but they were guaranteed fresh produce at a fraction of the cost.
Now everything here is organic, keep in mind. Misfits Market does a really good job of having actually good sized.
With clever branding and a mission-driven approach, Ramesh positioned Misfits Market as more than a grocery service. It became a movement.
And I need to get more drivers, and so I actually started hiring drivers, renting more vans.
In the title today, we are going to go through another Misfits spot.
Scaling this quickly because it's a whole different beast, scaling kind of like a...
So I was about to do a full-on comparison of Misfits Market and Imperfect Foods.
By the end of 2018, Misfits Market was shipping about 200 boxes a week.
This one's a perfect example of one that you wouldn't normally find in the stores, but it's definitely still good.
At the time, my family would eat fast food probably 4 or 5 times a week.
And now he's in the food business. When I talked to Abi more recently, he told me people who are willing to shop at 4 or 5 different stores for groceries in the pandemic.
Instead of treating imperfect produce as a liability, Ramesh turned it into a selling point.
So this is probably a pretty good little haul to show you here.
Customers didn't just get fresh fruits and vegetables, they got a surprise every time they opened their box.
Lots of lines.
The brand wasn't just selling food, it was telling a story.
My mom buys produce for Misfits Market. I buy produce for Misfits Market.
My first order from Misfits Market, so let me show you what.
Set for a shoot day at Misfits Market.
Hi, you want free groceries?
Of course you do. This is not a drill. Just stay tuned for a moment. Okay.
Delicata squash.
Ground turkey, organic ground.
Groceries that are still whole and unused.
While Misfits Market was already gaining traction, the COVID-19 pandemic became a pivotal moment in the company's journey.
More hardy plastic things that you're not worried about disinfecting more liberally.
As the world shut down, grocery habits changed.
Spiking higher than they've been in almost 50 years.
Eggs, first, they used to be maybe $1.49 for the medium.
People turned to online delivery services in record numbers, avoiding crowded stores and stocking up on essentials from the safety of their homes. For Misfits Market, this shift in consumer behavior was both a challenge and an opportunity. Demand for affordable, convenient grocery delivery surged, and Misfits Market was perfectly positioned to meet it. Abi Ramesh and his team quickly scaled up their operations to handle the unprecedented demand. They expanded their supply chain, increased delivery zones, and ramped up logistics to ensure more households could access their services. What started as a niche offering became a lifeline for families looking for fresh produce. The company partnered with larger brands to include pantry staples like pasta, snacks, and beverages in their boxes. This move not only made the service more appealing to consumers, but also positioned Misfits Market as a one-stop shop for groceries. However, rapid growth brought its own set of challenges. Scaling operations during a global pandemic wasn't easy.
Even something as simple as shipping produce in a box to someone's doorstep was really challenging operationally and logistically. So we decided we'd have to go build all of this from the ground up.
These challenges piled up. Delayed shipments became more frequent, and some customers received boxes that didn't meet expectations. Spoiled produce was a common complaint, as even small delivery delays could ruin some items. Others found their boxes inconsistent, sometimes filled with exciting variety, other times with disappointing selections. Abi Ramesh and his team didn't ignore these problems. They optimized packaging to better protect fragile produce, revamped their logistics network to reduce delays, and improved quality checks to enhance customer satisfaction. These operational challenges reflected the growing pains of a company tackling a massive issue. Some people questioned whether Misfits Market was genuinely helping farmers, or simply profiting off their rejected goods. Critics argued that buying produce at steep discounts and reselling it for a markup was exploitative. Others felt the company's mission-driven branding was misleading. Some customers pointed out that similar imperfect produce could be found at local discount stores or farmers markets for less. Was Misfits Market really offering a good deal, or just capitalizing on convenience and clever marketing? Abhi Ramesh addressed these concerns head-on. He explained that Misfits Market provided farmers with a new way to sell produce that would otherwise go to waste. The company helped reduce financial losses for farmers while offering customers the convenience of home delivery. To reinforce their mission, Ramesh's team improved transparency, showcasing how their farmer partnerships benefited both sides and how their operations evolved to deliver better value. Despite the backlash, Misfits Market stayed true to its goal, making imperfect produce accessible, sustainable. Every box sold represented food saved from the landfill. This mission resonated deeply with millennials and Gen Z shoppers who care about ethical and sustainable businesses. For them, Misfits Market wasn't just a grocery service. It was a way to align their purchases with their values, inspiring them to rethink their own waste practices. Companies started offering discounts on imperfect produce, following the trend Misfits Market helped create. Of course, critics argued that these efforts don't completely solve the root problems of food waste, like overproduction and supply chain inefficiencies. The company sparked a broader conversation about sustainability and showed that even small changes can make a big difference. It's about changing perspectives and proving that imperfections have value. Abi Ramesh's journey teaches us powerful lessons about innovation, timing, and resilience. He took a massive problem, food waste, and turned it into a thriving business, started a movement. His success is a reminder that doing good for the world and doing well financially don't have to be mutually exclusive. What do you think of Abi Ramesh's story? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more inspiring stories.